Are you making a huge mistake every time you grab that protein powder off the shelf? Not all protein powders are created equal, and some might even be sabotaging your health and fitness goals. Stay tuned as we break down the 9 protein powders you should steer clear of and reveal the 2 that truly live up to their promises. Let's dive into the shocking truths you need to know before making your next purchase. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most popular and often misunderstood health and fitness supplements, protein powders. Whether you're an athlete looking to build muscle, someone on a fitness journey, or just someone trying to make healthier food choices, protein powders are everywhere. But did you know that some of the most popular protein powders on the market are packed with additives, low-quality ingredients, and other red flags that can hinder your progress or even harm your health? But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate this sea of protein powder options so you can make an informed decision. In this video, we're going to expose the 9 protein powders that should be avoided at all costs, and we'll also highlight the 2 that we think are worth every penny. Stick with us for the full breakdown. The protein powder industry: the good, the bad, and the ugly. Before we get into the specifics of what to avoid, let's talk about the protein powder industry as a whole. The market for protein powders is booming, and with that comes a flood of options. It can feel like a minefield trying to figure out which protein powder is actually good for you. But here's the thing, not all protein powders are created equal. Some are filled with unnecessary sugars, artificial sweeteners, and questionable fillers. And unfortunately, these are the ones that often make it onto the shelves of your local store. So how do you avoid them? Let's start by looking at the protein powders you should steer clear of. These are the products that fail to live up to the hype and might even set you back in your health journey. One of the first things you should always check when choosing a protein powder is the sugar content. Some protein powders are loaded with sugar, artificial sweeteners, or sugar alcohols that not only add extra calories but can also mess with your metabolism and digestive health. The high sugar content often leads to energy crashes and increased fat storage rather than muscle gain. If you see a protein powder with more than 10 grams of sugar per serving, it's time to put it back on the shelf. Look for powders with less than 3 grams of sugar, preferably with natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. Many protein powders, especially the cheaper ones, are packed with artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. While they might make the powder taste better or look more appealing, these artificial additives don't do your body any favors. In fact, they can trigger allergies, digestive issues, and even disrupt your hormones. Stay clear of products with long ingredient lists filled with chemical names you can't pronounce. The simpler, the better. Choose protein powders that prioritize whole food ingredients and minimal processing. Next up, the protein source itself. There are several different types of protein powders on the market: whey, casein, plant-based, and more. But not all protein sources are equal in quality. Some protein powders use low-quality protein sources that either are poorly absorbed by the body or are packed with unnecessary fillers. Look out for protein powders that use cheap protein isolates that have been overly processed or are loaded with low-grade ingredients like soy protein concentrate. Instead, opt for protein powders that use high-quality protein sources like whey protein concentrate or plant-based proteins like pea or brown rice. Many people turn to protein powders to build lean muscle mass, but some products are marketed as weight gain powders, promising quick mass-building results. While they may contain higher calorie counts, these powders often deliver excessive amounts of sugars, carbs, and unhealthy fats that lead to unwanted fat gain instead of lean muscle. While it's tempting to think that more calories will automatically mean more muscle, it's important to focus on the quality of the calories you're consuming, not just the quantity. Look for protein powders with a balanced macronutrient profile designed for muscle growth, not fat gain. Here's a little-known fact. Too much protein can actually be harmful to your body. While protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, consuming more than your body needs doesn't help and can even put unnecessary stress on your kidneys. If you find a protein powder with more than 30 grams of protein per serving, consider whether you really need that much.
Most people only need about 20 to 25 grams of protein per serving for optimal muscle recovery. We've all seen those ultra-cheap protein powders that promise high protein content at a very low price. While the price tag is tempting, these powders often fall short when it comes to quality. They may contain little to no protein at all, with the rest of the content being made up of fillers, sugar, and artificial flavors. You don't want to waste your money on a protein powder that's just empty calories. Always check the protein content per serving and compare it to the price. Quality protein powders may cost more, but they're worth the investment in the long run. Some protein powders are marketed with fancy names like Detox or Lean Muscle Builder, but in reality, they're just loaded with marketing fluff and don't deliver any real results. These products are often overpriced and contain questionable ingredients that have no proven impact on your fitness goals. Don't fall for the flashy names. Look for protein powders that have real, proven ingredients and are straightforward in their claims. Protein powder number 8. The fake plant-based proteins. Plant-based proteins are a great option for vegans or anyone looking to reduce their animal product intake. But not all plant-based protein powders are created equal. Some products use low-quality plant protein sources that don't provide all the essential amino acids your body needs for muscle recovery. If you're choosing a plant-based protein, look for ones that use a blend of different plant proteins like pea, hemp, and rice protein to ensure you're getting a complete amino acid profile. Lastly, there are some protein powders that are extremely overpriced without offering any additional value. These products often rely on fancy packaging, influencer endorsements, or celebrity promotions rather than superior ingredients. Just because a protein powder is expensive doesn't mean it's the best. Check the ingredients and see if the price is justified. You can find high-quality protein powders at reasonable prices. Now that we've covered the ones to avoid, let's talk about the 2 protein powders that we believe are worth your hard-earned cash. First, look for a whey protein powder with high-quality protein content, minimal processing, and natural ingredients. A good whey protein isolate or concentrate can help with muscle recovery and growth without any added sugar or artificial ingredients. Second, if you're vegan or plant-based, choose a plant protein blend with pea, hemp, and rice protein. These provide a complete amino acid profile and are great for muscle repair and growth without any fillers or artificial additives. Choosing the right protein powder can be tricky, but with the right knowledge, you can avoid the ones that are full of additives, sugars, and poor quality proteins. Remember, it's not about going for the cheapest option or the one with the most marketing hype. It's about finding a protein powder that supports your goals and helps you get the most out of your fitness journey. So the next time you're standing in front of a shelf of protein powders, remember what we've discussed today and make a choice that aligns with your health and fitness goals. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more fitness tips and honest reviews. Thanks for watching, and stay fit.